What's up, guys? Turbo Veltrick here, back in this video, and today we have another Beyblade vs. Turbo episode review. Today we have episode 49, Aiger vs. 5. So before we get into the review, I'm just going to say everybody spoilers in the video on the episode. If you guys have not seen the episode yet, I recommend, well, if you really want to see it, you can find it in the description below to a Google Drive link, where you can find the episode, and yeah. So let's get into the review. So it starts off with the welcome to the world of Beyblade, and right after that, we get into a recap of the previous episode, Blading Together Turbo Awakening, where Aiger, he did some training of Shu, Ranjiro, Fubuki, and Suo, and help him battle fight, which is how happened in this episode. Anyways, so he does defeat Shu, and anyways, so after that we get into the opening, and then we get into the title card. So after that, after the title card, we get into a battle of Aiger versus 5, and Phoenix ends up deactivating Achilles' Turbo Awakening, and also bursts Achilles, and Achilles fades away, and then Aiger, he ends up falling, and we found out this is actually just a nightmare. Aiger, he does wake up into the Bay Club gym, and it was discovered that he ended up falling asleep after eating Naruto's sandwiches in the previous episode. So, anyways, after that, he sees the Bay Club and the Bay Gang. The members just fell asleep after trying to help Aiger, doing all that stuff. They put out a lot of effort into it, and it makes Aiger happy that they're actually with him. They got his back in his battle against Fi. So anyways, later, we see Aiger with his head under the faucet, and he's thinking about that nightmare he had at the beginning of the episode, where Achilles' possible destruction. Anyways, Fubuki and Shooter watching Aiger, and they can't do anything. He thinks they've done enough to where he probably could win, but they can't do anything else. So later, we get into Aiger and Naruto in the woods, and we see Aiger, he's on a tree branch, and he's shouting about how he's going to defeat Fi and stuff like that. Anyways, Naruto gets a video call from Kit, and Kit is excited about Aiger's going to be battling Fi in the next day. And so, anyways, so Kit, he ends up getting Vault, and Vault, he got excited how he heard about his training of Shu, and how Vault, how he wished he could have seen that stuff, how he pulled through with his Turbo Awakening being deactivated. So anyways, later Vault and Kit get into an argument. Anyways, Aiger breaks it up, and so anyways, Vault tells Aiger to give her everything he's got into this battle. So anyways, after that, Vault, he hangs up, and even though Kit wanted to continue talking. So anyways, it's later, and Aiger and Naruto are at home, and Kana, she wanted Aiger and Naruto to come home, so she could see Aiger before his battle on the next day. So anyways, she's talking about how Aiger's got so really good friends, about how they helped him so much with his battle of Fi. And anyways, we see a flashback to where Aiger, he went out and said on his journey to become the strongest player in the world, did in episode 2, which took place in episode 2, Achilles versus Phoenix. And so after that, to help Aiger with a little bit more training, Taiga requests Aiger to battle him. And so Aiger, he got excited, and because this is actually his dad, and so he could not decline this, and he always likes to accept battles. So anyways, it's Aiger versus Taiga, and they keep Achilles and Aiger, they keep bursting Taiga's bay, and so they keep on going. And anyways, Taiga, he doesn't win. Well, if he did win, it wasn't seen in this episode. But anyways, after several times, we found out that Taiga was like a really good bit later back then. So anyways, after so many losses, Taiga, he starts to give up, but then Aiger, he requests him for a battle, and so Taiga got excited. And anyways, so after that, Taiga could see how Achilles was happy about how his bond of Aiger was so strong, and it's just grown so much how far as Aiger's come, and it's making Achilles happy. So later we see Aiger talking to the Achilles statue, and we get into an Achilles avatar moment, where Aiger, he's talking to Achilles about how he's a little bit nervous on the battle about Turbo Achilles being destroyed, just like Z Achilles was, but Achilles tells him to trust in him, that they're going to pull through. And so now we're getting into the battle, and Fi, he does request for a burst match. So what a burst match is where Survivor finish and Ring Out finishes, they do not count. No points will be awarded if that happens. The only time we'll get points is if a burst happens. So they're getting into the battle. Everyone's a little bit nervous, but Ranjiro thinks Aiger has got this because of the Turbo Awakening. Because with the Turbo Awakening activated, Achilles cannot burst, but he did not think about the deactivation thing that Fi's probably going to do. So anyways, we're getting into the battle. We get into the first battle, where Aiger puts Achilles in defense mode to help him against Phoenix. Before the battle starts, Fi is hoping Vault is watching this, so he can be warned about what's going to happen in his battle. So anyways, he does end up, we do see like an image of Aiger and like a image of Vault next to Aiger. So anyways, after that, they launch in a stadium. Achilles' turbo blades activate, and Achilles takes the center. Fi gets into Dread Break, and Aiger gets into Turbo Defense, and Phoenix keeps on attacking Achilles. After enough hits, Achilles does get sent flying, and it hits the wall and starting to run low on stamina, but Fi is not ready to destroy Achilles yet. And so Phoenix knocks Achilles away and then gets a ring out on Achilles. So Naru, it's a second battle. Naru tells Aiger to take a deep breath, and so help him against his battle against Fi. So anyways, again to this second battle, and Fi can tell Aiger's starting to get a little bit serious. So once they launch to the stadium, the Turbo Blades do activate on Achilles, and Achilles takes his center, and Fi gets into Dread Break. It's almost like the beginning of the first battle, and it sends Achilles flying, and Aiger gets into Turbo Defense, and Achilles takes back to center, and after flying, and anyways, Phoenix keeps on attacking Achilles, and Phoenix he heats up and knocks Achilles away. Achilles is starting to run low on stamina, and it eventually runs out of stamina, and then it gets a survivor finish. And Phoenix after that. Phoenix hits Achilles and sends it flying into Aiger's hand. So now the battle's getting really serious, and it's getting like Fi is really wanting to destroy Achilles now. He decides it's time Phoenix is ready to destroy Achilles. So Aiger, he's got to get serious. He's got to push his game. Anyways, so now we're getting to the third battle. Well, actually, before the third battle, Fi asks Aiger how does Despair taste, and Aiger's he's not feeling it yet, and so he also mentions about how he's going to destroy Achilles, and then Feltrix's going to be next. So anyways, once they launch in the stadium, Phoenix immediately gets into Dread Break. Aiger gets into Turbo Defense. Wow, and Phoenix is attacking Achilles again, and Phoenix is trying to hit the Turbo Blades, but it's failing. And anyways, it sends Achilles flying, and Aiger he heats up, and we get into Achilles' avatar attack. Achilles lands safely, and then right after that, we get into Turbo Shield, and it makes Fi go dark. And right after that, they clap both Achilles. We get into Phoenix's avatar attack, and both Achilles and Phoenix they're clashing together, and sends Phoenix flying. And after that, we see a burst. But everyone gets excited. But what happens is that it wasn't a burst. It was actually the armor was removed off of Phoenix, and so. But after that, Fi gets really serious. He's really ready to destroy Achilles now. And now Aiger, he's got to get serious, and so he does. And yeah, so that ends off episode 49, Aiger vs. Fi. This was a good episode. And next time we'll be doing episode 50, Aiger's Turbo Resonance, which is the mid-season finale of Turbo. We will continue off the battle of Aiger vs. Fi. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this review, please leave a like, please subscribe, please follow me on social media links in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later.